Hey, welcome back to the end of Skyblock, where we've got some villagers bred up. I just saw an iron guy. I got a cat, by the way. Which I gotta be careful about, because the more cats we have, the less... We want a second sheep at some point, so that's a thing. There's another iron guy. So, he'll die in a sec, which will be good for me. I'm gonna want one of these out to play with. Is that the same one? Did one already die, or... Maybe they're just taking a while to die. It's possible. Cacti aren't quite as lethal. I mean, they're lethal enough, but yeah, he's the first one. Well, so he's still in there. He's getting killed. There he goes. I don't know what I just got from him. 3, so that's not even enough. We're out of iron, right? Like, we don't have any back there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's alright. Get 2 more, I'll be able to... I've got boxes made. I've got 8 for in here, just to surround the cactus. And then 4... One of them I'll put back in the cobblestone thing. Here somewhere that I stole for the fishery. Which we still don't actually have bamboo. We should go work on that. 1 goes here, and then 3 are going to go... 1 is going to replace that block going into there. Into the box that you're standing in front of. 1 is going to go behind this, going into the hopper that goes... And then 1's going to go here. I guess. We could actually figure out... Where is this exactly? 10 by -20. We could actually just extend it all the way down to level 0. And anything that spawns in there would just die, including witches, would just die on impact and into hoppers. All their stuff would go into hoppers. We get that. And from there we could just kind of ignore it until we want something, because the only benefit really at the moment to killing these things personally is getting bows that we have too many of. Getting this sort of thing, which I don't care too much about. That, I guess, but we can... I think we can buy that. Sugar, which we can just grow. And iron, which of course we have an iron factory now. So we should sleep, and then we'll probably get another iron guy in the morning, I would think. Maybe. I'll go find out. I have a wool thing, by the way. I don't know what you have.
18.
Yeah, gimme. That gives me 6 beds.
Oh.
What?
I just got 2 more.
7 beds. Might have an iron guy, I don't know. When we get it up to a couple hundred villagers, we're going to get half a dozen iron guys at once. There's another one. A few times a day. So, what do I have? 7? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just kind of like plotting at the moment for a lot of librarians, which kind of unfortunately not only use these slabs, which I'm getting back from doing this and little else because I'm not... Oh, damn it. Not just making them. But I also need to buy bookshelves, which are costing me like 9 emeralds each, so... It's not quite the most inexpensive plan I've ever had, but, you know, it'll work out. Soon enough... Well, not soon enough, honestly. There we go. We're going to want... once we have the iron to actually... I want to collect this stuff without any interference in general. Give me a hopper if I can have it. I'm going to throw this... I guess we'll go that way with it. Well, yeah, we'll go that way with it. So if I knock that out, there's a big hole in the ground. Yay. Oh, I could have just done this. Throw that aimed into that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more all aimed into that. Then I'm going to hold off because I can just get in here if I need to. Do the other 4 that I want. But at some point we're going to have like another 15 or whatever it takes to get it out of here. There's a reason I went down 1. There's a couple of reasons. But one is that the next bunch of hoppers, once we get past the... We'll have a row of hoppers leading to the edge of here. At, you know, 5 iron things each. Then beyond this point, they'll be under the floor, which is going to take a little doing to get into place, because it's just a void beneath this. And then out there a bit, where, well, there's also more void. But out there to where we can just took it up to a box somewhere, so we'll get, you know, I could plot for the box part right now. It doesn't really matter too much. I mean, just figure out where I actually want this to be. Probably, well, I need to know where I am. 40, right? So, if we assume we're going to have a box just in the... Wait, is that right? I'm not sure that's right. That might be too high. Can't really go up without doing something special. Let me check what I'm actually aiming for, what the level is. It's going to be... block at 65. I'm not sure what I was out here. Probably not that low. And I can't put a piston down to move this thing, so... That's 66. That won't even work. It'll have to go down a bit. It's fine. I'll get to it. I'll save these. It's a thing. Yeah, so we have these guys existing, producing iron guys a bit. We'll get more over time. Let's see. I've got, what, 3? 3 of these. So I've got 3 guys. I forgot entirely with my first guy, he doesn't want paper, which was a little... He wants fire aspect. This guy wants paper, so we've been doing that once, basically. And he wants paper now, but he can just... If he wants to reset, I don't care very much. We got a paper guy. We don't have the paper to produce, you know, create an industry of that just yet. About that, we probably could get close to doing it. The one thing we would really need that we just don't have right now, because we'd have to go get it, is quartz. And the problem with that is that I would really prefer to get as much quartz as I can. So just hitting it with a pickaxe, you know, TM pickaxe, wouldn't help me very much. Not that. We do, you know, I'd do better with Silk Touch would get it out of there in a way that we could keep it, and Fortune potentially would get us, you know, 3 or 4 quartz out of the thing. I'm not sure why. I guess I'm figuring we'll have more farmers at some point, because this guy does not apparently. He just skipped over wanting pumpkins, which is too bad, because he'd want them for, you know, 1 for an emerald. But he's pretty much, I mean, he's expert. He's got a little ways to go. I don't think he can have a pumpkin as his final thing. Not sure what he can have. Thinking about it. But anyway, there's that. And I'll just throw that back into the system, have that, make more guys. I got 2 iron on me. I honestly don't know if we've got another iron guy since I was in there. There is... And I can just go in there. Nothing in there for now, and nothing back here, so now we're still waiting. That's fine, I mean... Next one for sure gives me at least 3. That gives us a second hopper. We'll have that. Yeah, we have 3 podiums handy. We got a bunch of kids. What are we up to? Like 10, 12 villagers now? I'm not even sure. Last I counted it was 9, and then we got the iron guy. It is 12, yeah. I think, unless there's food on the ground that I don't see. Which I guess could happen. Alright, so we have that. Yeah, we need to... I would really kind of like to automate a read thing, although honestly... Well, what we want to do, I guess we could just actually build a reed thing. It would be better than what we have, kinda. We have to fill it with water, but that's not a big deal. Why don't we just... Damn it. Okay, let's do that. Stick with me. Let me have all but a couple of these. I'll just keep a couple. We can buy sand eventually from wandering traders. I haven't seen one yet, but we do have some money. So let's figure out a spot to... I guess I was probably better... Well, we got these... Oh, by the way, this village thing can probably... We're done with that, in fact. I'll put this back in...
And you got the fishery.
Is that over here?
Yeah.
So we'll... Yeah, although I'd probably build a better one at some point, but okay,
Why
thanks.
is the sign crooked?
Because I put it down stupidly.
Oh.
Give me that thing back. I'll fix it. Or you can fix it. Doesn't matter. Whatever. The point is... Oh, God, I keep doing it. With those there, we don't really have room. We'll just build this over here where I do have room. It's just going to be ugly. What I want to do... What I want to do here is have, like, a block That's not going to work. Oh, actually it will. You know what? Let's do that. We'll just put these, we know they go here, basically. Like this, and I don't care. There's fine. We'll just see how far we can get with. I might have more sand than I really need for this, but either way. Need to stop there because there's a big cliff. I got 3 left. This might get a little tight. I guess it works. There's no reason I can't do that. Can't use this for anything yet, so I'll just throw it in there. Actually give me both of those. And we'll, get ready. I need more rocks now, but, we'll set the rocks up to be like there. We don't want Endermans taking this, so it's got to be sealed. I think that's safe. I don't see why it wouldn't be. So, against the sand where we don't need these, we do need these, because otherwise someone could steal it. So we'll just make sure it's locked. The other side doesn't need them as such, because Endermen are pretty hydrophobic. So we have to do a factor for this. Just fill all this out, you know, like that. And this is temporary. We'll do something better later, but for now it's what I've got. Throw this down. I really could have probably got away with 1 bucket. But... And just because I don't like the sound of gurgling water, I'm just going to go ahead and solidify this. We can, when we want to get this out, we can just pick up the sand and put it down in the water source, you know, and we'll get rid of it for us or something. It doesn't even matter. One way or the other, we can get rid of it. I just realized I filled that bucket up for like no reason. So there, now we have a bigger water source. We're safe on that. Not what we have. We have more sand slots than this stuff right now, but whatever. Put these down, let them start growing a bit. Okay, I found a new biome. I don't have biome blending on. I don't like it. I like knowing when I've moved somewhere new. So that's done. Got 3 to go, but one of these, you know, 3 of these will eventually grow something, and that'll be how that works. Let's get this out because I know what's about to happen. I'm going to take a nap, and when I wake up, there ought to be a, damn it, an iron guy ready to give me more iron, so, yep. Those old, oh hell, I forgot I was in an ice biome. We're going to be moving that in a sec. So, in fact, if you want to pick up the sand and just put it down on the water, if it's ice, ignore it. We'll just get rid of it. Well, nuts. I can't just ignore it because I can't pick it up with self-touch, which means it'll become water as soon as I touch it. There he is. I knew he'd be there somewhere. Know where he's going, so I'll just put this here where it's not going to complicate anything. He's going to die sometime in the next hour. Damn, this is just slowish. I can reach that if I need. If he go, these things tend to sort of slurp stuff up a bit from the sides. So where he's about to die, there's a, well, now he's just standing on it, so it's irrelevant. It'll probably go in there. Is he coming like toward me? Do you imagine I can help you? I didn't make this happen. You decided to live. You were wrong. Do not land on the cactus, please. That could probably stand to grow up and not be a hazard. I guess if the iron lands on top of it, we'll just figure out, wait and get more later. I think it'll probably be safe. It can happen, it just rarely does. If I had other things to use, I mean, I can't use a lava blade really because we have one source of lava. Which means I could use a lava blade, but I'd have to move the generator and I don't really want to. Die really soon, would you? Thanks so much. Oh, it didn't actually go in. That was wrong. Make a hopper. That's exactly what I wound up with. So, we'll just... I don't really care if I get that back. Put that there, pick this up, because otherwise it'll block things. And that can... If this goes in here, it'll end up in there. And oh, I was wrong. There's 3 in there now. Well, let's leave it there. I know where to find it. Yeah, so we'll get iron. Ultimately, it's just at this point, it's almost geometric. I mean, as we get more villagers, we'll get more iron guys, you know, as a rule, here and there. You should be picking these up, are you?
That one broke after I moved away.
Okay. Where do we know where the I saw that it was a new. Just stop doing this. Let me think. Plains is fine. We have no problem. Snowy, that's where it becomes an issue. So at this point on, we're safe. Did I get that? No, you got that. Put that in front of me. The sand. Yeah. We'll just stop it there. That can be ice. I don't care. And we'll just work with, you know, what we'll just, yeah. Let me give you something. And we'll just seal this up at this point, because apparently that's where it's going to be. That's fine. I still don't like gurgling water too much, so let me do something about it. I don't know why this is on at this point. Okay, and then that away. The rocks beyond this point. I mean, we could just leave an ice tray. I guess we really could. We'll just think toward eventually wanting it for something. So give me. I don't know if it's where I'll end up leaving the ice tray. We might do something bigger and better somewhere else. But for now, it'll just be a reminder that it's something we want to have happen. And this should eventually all freeze into something that doesn't do us any immediate good. I don't need that. But, yeah, there's just no room to put that over. This is too bad. Yeah, you put the sand away. Good.
Yes.
And we have, that's all full, and we have 9 out and ready to use. When these are still here if we want them. Okay. So that's like that. That'll be ice at some point, I assume. Is that, like, not the same biome? What is that? Tundra, it doesn't really matter. It's still ice. But yeah, we could probably build a big, huge ice tray thing a little higher up in the sky where it has total sun access. You know, a diagonal slab thing that, I don't need this. That prevents it from freezing entirely, so we always have source blocks after. We need Silk Touch. We really need Silk Touch. And the one guy has Fire Aspect, which I don't hate having. A lot of people argue against it, but I kind of like it. You want Paper. You have Impaling, which is never going to help us on this map. And incidentally, Projectile. That's better, but I don't care very much. What are you? What are you? You're a Cleric. Yeah, so we need more. We know all this stuff. It's just now we're just saving up is the thing. I mean, I could probably get a couple more bookshelves. Did we get an Iron God while I was away? This is where we start watching. I mean, on the bright side of it, yeah, we did. If it goes in here, it's safe enough. It'll never disappear. But if it doesn't, I gotta make sure I get it. So, give me a hopper. And we'll just put the hopper here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna just sort of... That goes there and goes in. This will go that way. That'll go this way. And I'll just eventually, in this corner, loop it back this way. And it'll hold more, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And beyond that, we do the other things I need hoppers for, and eventually just snake them all out to where we can actually get to them without going in there, which is nice. We have a lot of cats, which is bothering me. We have that one that I got. We have this one that's running around. And we're not really going away from the grass. I think there is potential for another sheep to spawn. I don't really see why it wouldn't. But we need to not be here for that. So that's a problem. That cat is we could probably just kill cats. Or, you know, not do that at all, ever, and maybe they'll just wander off the edge and it'll be sad and it won't be something we did, because that would be evil. We'll probably just kill them. I assume nothing else happened while I was not there. Yeah, that's one. Really? Oh, sometimes they spawn with 2 flowers. So maybe that's what, that seems like a lot of flowers for what we've seen. But it's possible. Yes, oh god, like a cleric. No, you guys aren't clerics, you're just for some reason wearing turtles. They're swamp people. Swamp monsters. I don't know what the hell they are. Can use more iron. Okay, whatever.
Your guy's wearing leopard print.
Okay.
Your farmer guy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you have some more stuff for me. Give me. Get some stuff. We could probably... That would get us fishermen. Although, I kind of want to... I'll show you what I want. What did I just do? 7. I want podiums all along the north wall. There. All the way to the end where the end is. I'll show you where the end is. Actually, I'm about to move that, aren't I? Okay. These two are going to stay in place, so just these two are going to be beds. And once that's done, this and this are beds. So all of these beds are going to be associated with podiums. Starting, and then this is going to be, I guess, probably clerics. There are some villager types we just don't really need in this map particularly. I mean, that I can think of. We can always mix it around. We can also build a whole other village later. But then if we... You know, how many iron did I say were still in there? Was it 1 or 2? If it's 2, I have a thought. Because there is something we could really use soon-ish. Oh, well, now there's more than 2. I'll get back to him. I'm just going to plan for something. We're going to put in tool guys. Who will have everything basically but a sword. They should have shovels and hatchets and pickaxes for us. Even hoes. All in diamond, by the way. That would be really useful for us. Swords, we can get. I don't mind getting, but they're not as important to the game. So, especially in a map like this, where you can basically set it up that anything you're going to hit with a sword, apart from possibly a dragon, is, you know, you can also hit it with a carrot and it'll die. So, what do I have left? 5 beds? Yeah. Let's put a bed here that we assume it... Hi. Is going to... Okay. Is going to be, for a... Damn it. Tool guy. And move that, because that was not what I wanted. And then we'll put beds... What, 4 left? 1, 2, 3, 4... We can start doing some other types of villagers, like, say, fishermen, which I guess would be beneficial in that, well, they buy fish, sometimes. And might have a cool fishing rod that we wouldn't have to necessarily catch. So that's probably a good place to start with that. You know, we don't really need more clerics. We have more. We should have 1 cleric right now, and we have more than 1, I think. Because they double up on jobs. Once one's locked into a job, once you've traded with it, it doesn't ever abandon that job, so far as I know. But the unemployed ones can just sort of decide they are something. Alright, so I'm going to want one of these. And I'm going to want to get over here where he is. And he's in my way, so I can't reach in there yet. I gotta wait for him to die. Right side, it should get his stuff. It shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of iron ingots, I hope. For not hoppers. I guess we'll see what we end up with. There we go. And can I have that or not? That's 10. That's too bad. That's just... You know what I'll do? I'll do hoppers for now. I'll get the thing in the morning, because we should get another one like the instant we wake up. Over there, I'll just take this out for now. Take these out. I'm just going to leave the cactus like it is. I've been kind of stripping it out and taking half of it home with me, but I don't really need to right now. We have what we need to keep a population of cacti, if you want to call it that. And go to bed wherever you are. Yep. I'm just going to sleep here, because there should be beds handy. Yeah, I'll just sleep here. And when I wake up, there should be an iron guy dying behind me, basically. Yeah, I heard one. Where the hell am I? So we get this back out. And he'll give me at least 3, so that leaves me that's the 2 I need, for one thing, to get a tool guy. Which we should get almost immediately, so we have a lot of adults who shouldn't have the jobs they think they have. Some of these are just unemployed. Oh, he's not. He might be. Yeah, he doesn't have a job yet. We're going to give him one. Get in there where he's dying. Put this on the ground so we can do that. I guess I could just put this here. No, I can't. It'll kill the cactus. I think. Actually, I don't know if diagonally it will. It won't, because you can line cacti. You can do this. That's fine. As long as he doesn't jump up. Okay, die though. So, with that handy, I'm going to make that thing. That'll, oh no, I don't know if I'm going to get this thing. I guess I can make another if I don't get it back. Did I? No, it's, unless it went in there. Oh, it did. So I have that, cool. Go put this into place, which I could almost do from in here, but I won't. And that'll give us, please get that out of the damn thing. That'll hook this up to the bed. It seems to, I don't know if it's really important, but it seems like if the bed is actually up against it like this, it just works a hell of a lot better. Otherwise, they tend to get confused about what I want. There's that. Give me a tool guy. Who are you? I'm not a tool guy. You could be. You really could be. I want you to be a tool guy. Come here and be it. What are you? Tool guy. I don't have any money. I'll be right back. If I can get... I'm going to do something a little crazy. Oh, hell. That was a lot crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was stupid. Go talk to him. We could use those anyway. Usually I just kind of, when I'm opening these guys up like I'm about to, I just sort of do this and hit... Well, I can just show you what I usually do this. That unlocks him. I'm going to pick those up because I do actually want them. Now he wants that, which I don't happen to have on me, but it's good to know because that means we have free money forever and ever and ever. First, we need another 7 hoppers. But, in fact, you know, so we need 35 more iron. Before we talk about doing... I mean, these don't help me here. I'll put them in here where you can use them. Even though you don't have a hopper yet. Although I could probably give you one at this point. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we could also just build these, but this way I opened them up and he wants to buy iron, and that means we're rich. At least in the longish term. So there's those things for you. I'm going to grab some of this, because that's the point. And stuff floats now. So, oh, that is icing up, so that's meaningless, but it's true. The guy wants these, so I'll slow. I wish I had Silk Touch. I could just pick up a whole thing. Instead, I can't. I'm not sure why there's carrots in there. So I have a spot for those that aren't here. Isn't here, the spot. No, I'm gonna make sure we have a whole stack of this stuff before I get back into... Where are we on time? 27, so we're basically almost there. I don't think I have... Yeah, I'll just put this here and we'll... There's a maker bot there I can use. Might have more iron guys for a line. Yep. And that'll be cool, because then we get more hopper. You see how this goes. It just, from here, is just for, you know, rapid.
It snowballs.
Yeah, kinda. Not literally, we can do that too. That guy is... Stop moving! Is this, and if we had a bunch of coal, which we don't have. It used to be if you wanted this, you could give him charcoal, but that was like fiber. Actually, about the time this map was made. So 2014-ish maybe was the last time I saw that. Not the case anymore, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have one of these because I'm just optimistically assuming we have at least 5. Can I have? Throw that down where I can use it, make a hopper that I can have. And the hopper that I can have goes here. And then 2 more, and I really never have to worry about being on top of this ever again. I do have to come in to get this stuff for a while, but at least I know that it's not going to be sitting in the corner, not going into a hopper and decaying after 5 minutes. And then we can talk to him about money. Right now we're doing alright on money. We've got whatever, I just still have 11. And we can always, well, I say always. 23, I was wrong. We can bone meal the carrots. The problem there is that lately, okay, whatever. If you bone meal these too much, the dirt breaks. And I don't know why the hell they want that to be the case, but apparently that's important to someone.
Probably for the same reason they don't want fisheries to work anymore.
I guess, yeah. I've never seen anyone really mention it. I don't think it's ever like, hey, look at this. He's a farmer who shouldn't be. There should be another farmer who should be. Give me the money.
There's a cat in the boat.
I'm sure there is. Easier for it to fall down when we don't personally kill it.
I wanted you to know and maybe look at it because it's funny.
Oh yeah, it can be.
Because
The
it's freaking
funniest thing
out
I ever
and-
saw like that was I found out accidentally once that Enderman can get trapped in. This is, oh, that's just neat. Yeah, he's in there. That. Yeah, I'm going to make sure we have a stack of this stuff somewhere because we're 25% of the way there right now. Monsters we could kill, but we're kind of out of time, so. Don't know about Iron Geyser. We'll find out later. It doesn't matter right now. He's about to eat grass, I think. Then we'll get more beds and more stuff and move on, and, you know, that'll be good. So we're going to get the village all populated up. Get some more workstations in place. More podiums, for one thing, for sure, because we want as many... The more librarians we can have, especially active, you know, hey, we're going to do stuff now. The sooner we get stuff like Silk Touch and Mending, and that's things we really, really want in this game, so... hopefully next time we'll just be ready to talk about that, and maybe even have the iron to make an anvil and apply it to things, but... We'll get out of here for now. See you next time, whenever that is, and so, bye.